darkness tries to roll over my bones, when sorrow comes to steal the joy I own, when brokenness and pain's all I know, I won't be shaken, no, I won't be shaken. 'Cause my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Then shame no longer has a place to hide. I am not a captive to the lies. I'm not afraid to leave my past behind. Oh, I won't be shaken. Oh, I won't be shaken. 'Cause my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. There's power that can break off every chain. There's power that can empty out a grave. There's resurrection power that can save. There's power in your name. Power in your name. There's power that can break off every chain. There's power that can empty out a grave. There's resurrection power that can save. There's power in your name. There's power in your name. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. I'm standing in your love. Standing on your love. I'm standing in your love. Hey guys, Mr. Ryan here with you for our last pre-recorded chapel of the year. What an exciting time. Next week we are going to be having a live chapel via Zoom. We're excited about that. But this is my last time to be able to share with you this year. So I'm excited about that. I hope it can be encouraging. I hope that you can maybe use a few of the tips that we talk about today. This past weekend, we had a moment in our home where my son Jack was all of a sudden crying because he could not go see his friends. He said, "Dad, I just want to go do something. I want to go somewhere. I want to do something. I want to see my friends." And that's just a heartbreaking thing, trying to tell my son, "Hey, I know, I get it. I want to go somewhere too, but right now with everything that's going on in our world, we can't go out and just do something, and hopefully we can try to see our friends soon." But I had to kind of talk him through this whole thing, a situation that we're in. And maybe some of you have felt the same way. Maybe some of you have felt like, I just want to get out. I want to go do something. I want to see my friends. I want to go to a park. I want to do whatever. I just want to go somewhere and do something. Maybe you felt that. I've felt that. Surely your parents, the rest of your teachers, we've all felt that. And as we have been sheltered in place, it's very interesting because when we stay home, kind of cooped up together for a long amount of time, it's interesting to see how different things in our hearts and in our lives kind of pop up to the surface, when sometimes they might not always pop up. But when you put us in a confined space, our true nature as humans, as people, as messed up people comes out, doesn't it? And so it reminded me of a passage in Galatians that I wanted to share with you. It's from Galatians 5. And in my boys' Bible class, we talked about this last week. And I think it's a really good reminder for all of us. So I want to share this with you. I'm going to read Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. This may be familiar to some of you. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Wow. The fruit of the Spirit, that's a lot of good things, right? Having patience is good. Self-control is good. Joy, everybody wants joy. And these things come to our lives and in our hearts through our relationship with Christ. When we are staying close to God, we're asking Him for help because we need a lot of help from Him to have these things as a part of our daily life. When we stay close to Him, we get these things in our life. These things grow in our lives. Now, these things don't come naturally to us. They are not just kind of ingrained in who we are as people, right? When we're born selfish. When we are born, we're not born with an overwhelming amount of self-control. It's something that we have to be disciplined at. It's something that we have to work at with the help of the Holy Spirit to grow in our lives. So I want you to think today and this week about these things and think about, where have I seen in my life that I need to grow in some of these things? Perhaps being at home with your parents and your siblings has shown you that, wow, I need to grow in patience. Or perhaps being alone in your classroom or your room and not in your classroom has shown you, wow, I need some self-control, because if I play video games all day, then I don't get any of my schoolwork done. So I need to grow in self-control. Whatever it is in your life, think about at least one thing that you can identify and that you can begin to grow in, whether it's joy, peace, patience, goodness. Are you being good to your family, to your parents? Are you being patient as we are limited in what we can do outside? Are you being patient as perhaps you used to go to the store with your parents and now they're like, no, you got to stay home because at the store you have to wear a mask and there's all this craziness, right? Think about these things. Think about them this week. This is our last week of a full week of classes. And then we're going to be doing some fun stuff next week, and then we're going to be into the summer. Don't just think about these things for this week, but think about these things going forward. As you go into your summer, as you finish your school year strong, hopefully, think about these things. Where can I grow in patience? Where can I grow in self-control? Where can I grow in goodness and kindness? These things are difficult to practice in our daily lives, especially in the situation that we find ourselves in now, today. But I encourage you, with the help of God, through prayer and through just some dedication, you can make these things part of your life. Are you going to do it perfectly every day? Nope, I'm not. You're not, your parents are not, your siblings are not, your teachers are not. Nobody can live these things out perfectly. So it's okay if you fail from time to time. But the point is, you got to get back up. You have to keep trying to make these things, these fruits of the Spirit, a part of your life. So with that, have a great last week. Have a great summer if I don't get to see you on video anymore this year. It's been a really challenging time for all of us, but it's also been kind of a interestingly fun time to try to do this online learning thing, try to be together on video, whether it's through these pre-recorded lessons or through Zoom. I hope that you will take to heart these things that we've talked about. Identify one thing at least that you can work on this week and into the summer. All right, hope you guys have a great week. We will see you soon.